Hey, welcome back. I'm doing another episode here, talking about time, actually. So, um, so hopefully you can hear me here. I'm at the same location here in Oakland, and yeah. So I guess I'll just get started. So I've done a lot of thinking. There's this phrase that a lot of us like to use. They say that time, I guess, as you get older, time kind of goes faster. I guess it's not a phrase, but it's a concept, right? And a lot of us experience this as we get older. It's a weird phenomenon. We all know that each second goes by at the same amount of seconds, right? Well, actually, if you just start breaking down that concept, it's kind of interesting. So let's say you're 10 years old and every day you go to school and it just feels like it's forever, right? So you go to school, you come back, and it just feels like a lifetime. Well, so that concept right there, this kind of goes into, I suppose, relativity in some ways, but the idea is that as you get older, you've lived more life, right? So relative to you, each moment is actually a smaller and smaller section of your life. So, for instance, at 10 years old, one day represents a larger portion of my 10-year-old self than a 20-year-old me represents to a 20-year-old self, right? So if I'm 20 years old, one day represents nearly half of what it would represent in the total when I'm 10. So what does that mean? That means that time literally, as the days and the months relative to you, literally does go faster as you get older. It's really an interesting concept. So if you've ever felt like, wow, this year just went by so fast, and then again and again, and it just goes faster and faster. It might not just be in your head. You actually could be experiencing a faster year relative to the rest of your life. And the reason why it's faster, again, is because of that ratio. So I find this fascinating. And how do you deal with that as you get older? Because things will tend to go faster. And I suppose as you're young and you're thinking about wasting your days away in an office, that proposition might seem horrifying to you. But as you get older, it becomes easier and easier to get through a day in some ways, right? In other ways, it gets harder because you hate what you're doing, if you hate what you're doing. But the time can move faster and faster. And I think that's why, as we get older, it is easier for us to compromise on things we don't like doing because the day seems to go faster. But in reality, it's something we want to be aware of and not squander, I guess. But just an interesting thought for just thinking about time and how do we spend our time on this planet. We have a limited amount of time, and until the gurus in Silicon Valley figure out how to extend our life indefinitely, we're more than likely going to die at some point, at least. So, so what do we do with that time, and how do we make it meaningful? And maybe that will be my next episode. My thoughts on how to understand meaning and value and really what you want to do on this planet. Okay, till next time, see you later.